Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric Let's Play. We're now in part 14 and look, we got a big red button! Which is a screen nuke! How about that? We got a big red button. And of course, big red button, being big red button, it's the best weapon in the game. I.e. being a blinking screen nuke. Whoa. Got a big robot here. Oh, and he shoots. And he tries to freeze you. It should be just that fun. So he's looking like he's going to give us a cool reception. And I just deflected his shot away. I didn't know you could do that. And I didn't realise at the time I deflected his shot. Oh, great. One of the shots got me. And now I'm being careful. When he all lights up, when he goes invulnerable, I back off.
They can't handle us.
Luckily, all that's left are 2 snakes. 3, 4. Luckily, I destroy them easily enough. Okay, I need Sonic to activate the spring. And just like that, the spring's activated. Yeah, what's the point? So now we just smacked ourselves into the wall of water of the upward waterfall. Yeah, watch those clamshells though; they're gonna hurt.
How often you see a wall of water?
Yeah, not often. And normally the wall of water is going downward, not upwards. I've thought that was a platform. Whoa, okay.
This place is unbelievable.
So we're gonna have to move that anchor if we're gonna have to continue, and we need to get over there first.
The power of the crystal is. We need to unblock the anchor. These cannons should.
So if the power of the crystal is keeping the water afloat, then what'll happen when we take the crystal? As we lock the fire and fire! That's one half of the wall gone. Now we need to get the other side as we destroy these guys. As I'm just destroying these guys, and for good measure, I throw him off the edge. Whoa, okay. Give me your shield. Luckily, I'll deal with this. I'm dealing with this guy. Now I'll deal with this one.
Don't argue. There's enough for everyone.
Whoa, he was certainly spreading his shots.
These cannons should do the trick.
And just before he was about to fire again, I smack him and destroy him. And then we gang up on this one last robot.
Nice swing, Amy. Knocked him
And there we go. Now we need to find where the other cannon is, which is up here. And we get a chest for it as well. So here we go. Lock and loaded. Fire! And that's the wall gone.
Care of the other. We should be good now.
Yeah, be careful with that shell there. The snail with the shell. That will hurt. So let's raise anchor, shall we?
Anchors away.
Yep, anchor's away. Now let's go deal with these robots.
Not too late to run away.
And luckily one of them fell into the pit. Or down below. I'll let Sonic deal with him, and he falls off the edge! He fell off the edge. Look, we've got one left. And he's gone. Just get these rocks with 2 rings in them, which was just helpful. Luckily I'll get a bag of rings over here. And a ground. And look at me, I've gotten all the rings. And I'm still not got 100 rings. So let's carry on, dislodge the floor, get the crown that's over here, and carry on. Instead of taking Sonic's treacherous path, I take Amy's easier path. And I missed the and I'm in the foreground and I walked right behind the shell. And I just walk off and just take a few pop shots. Don't think that was the correct way for me to do that, but I did do it. Now let's swing anchor. And there we go. I swung the anchor. Ooh, hello. Something in there probably. How about a whole bunch of rings? And I just stay up here in case anything does fall out. Which they don't, so I carry on. And we're up here now.
I guess they want a little more.
So let's destroy these robots, shall we? Still got a huge chunk of the part left though, so if we're near the crystal, what could be taking up the rest of this part? Well, let's wait and find out.
I did that. That was me.
Swing him off the edge, as well as him. Or well, he just blew up instead of me chucking him over the edge. Now at this point I just say screw it and just decide to toss him over. You see, you get quick and easy that way. I just ground pound him and managed to destroy him. And this guy gets the throwing off. Well, should have gotten the thrown off treat. That's twice he's not thrown off. Surely third time lucky. Or do I just decide to beat him up? And I do. I just beat him up. And there he goes.
There's enough for everyone.
Oh great. We got this robot to deal. Okay, we got a new robot to deal with. And he's got blasters.
I can do this all
Watch
day.
out. And he has a ground pound move. Because every big enemy has to have one. And how about that? Use that robot as a projectile. Now he has one of these shots.
How's that feel?
Now I figured out what these flying robots that you see on the left. I can see what they do now. They go in and grab the rings that you let go. You know, when you get hit. So he gathers them. So you can't
I never get tired of the
gain,
sun sparking my
collect
back.
your rings again. Oh come on, I'm hitting those buttons. I hit that, and that, and that. There we go. Jeez, that took way too long. With one last button press, we're now able to go across. I think I would have to have gone that way to get that crown before. But I didn't! That was so close.
What do you think this leads?
Well, I'm pretty sure Sonic, well, yeah, Amy, it does lead up. But it also leads to the crystal. See, I don't even need to use the scanning feature. As long as I see the footprints, I can go after the thing now that I met up with Sticks. So let's head up to the crystal now, shall we? And I leave that crown behind. Everything sounds so slimy in here with all these creatures and things moving. So here we are, up to the crystal, and we have to deal with robots. Hey look, little helper robots. Oh look, a weapon. Let's mess up his ears, shall we? Here's some music for your ears. And there we go. Used the trumpet and just scared his ear and shocked his ear so much with bad music playing that he blew up. And just because I'm just destroying these little guys. Come on. Come here. Now I got you cornered. No witnesses. That's what I say. Oh, witness! Witness! Got him. There. Whoa! There we're shot. Well, the crystal's in there, but I need to activate the switch. So, I need to get back up there. And ground pound. Use it again. Ground pound. And one last time. And that activates this.
Let's unlock this cage together.
Let's unlock the cage, and the crystal is ours. And ooh, a submarine. And this, and welcome to now a shoot 'em up section. We're now piloting the submarine as we escape this area, which is probably now flooded. Which is probably flooded when we release the crystal. And it's very hard to watch where you're going some of the time.
Mines. Of course there are mines.
This took me a number of times to get through here. Just so you know. I edited out, I believe I edited out a bunch of tries.
Watch out!
Because I kept dying towards the end. The reason why I kept dying towards the end? Well, you'll see. You'll see when we get there.
What are the mines?
Mines. I think we can use those to our advantage.
Danger above.
Whoa! Those will cut us in half.
So let's go find out why I was having so much trouble.
We did it! I think we make a pretty impressive team.
Exactly, and we're still alive.
These guys again?
Here's the reason why I died a whole bunch of times. You gotta destroy these guardians, and they will attack you. And you can get hit a lot because it's very hard to. Because it's very hard to get rings in this area. Luckily for me, if that went a whole bunch way across the screen, I'd have called BS on that. But you see those boxes that were shining there? If I'd hit one of them, I'd have gotten some rings. But I missed the box, so I didn't get any rings. Luckily, I've got one bot left to destroy. And he's the one that's getting my soul aim. Because there ain't anyone else to distract. Oh, I took a hit. Luckily, I've got quite a number of hits left in me.
We did it!
And that's that.
We can go now.
And yeah. But as you said, that wasn't my first attempt. It took me a number of attempts, and you're lucky I edited them all. I edited out all my tries and just showed you the successful one. So yeah, that's area dealt with. We now have that crystal that was in the underwater factory.
Looks like it's supposed to.
And you see that tower that was there to the left? See that tower over there in the distance? Gotta go over there next. Because that will lead us to the next area. Geronimo! And even though there's no fall damage, I still use the jump to help me. Now what do? Do I go back to Percy, or do I just go straight for the next level? I think judging by the way I'm looking at the tower, I'm heading for the next level. Whilst getting a crown along the way. There we go, got another crown. That's all they got me were just rings. And I was just I don't know why I was using the map, even though I should have known where I was. Oh, am I actually heading for Percy actually? Am I actually going for heading towards Percy? So as we head through the village here on Bygone Island, I think that's meh burgers there. Yeah, I swear that's meh burgers. Which is quite a fun joke. Hey, how are the burgers at meh burgers? Meh. They're pretty meh. I think that's the joke. I'll just check my map. Oh no, we're not going to that tower. No, I'm mistaken. No, we're not going to that tower. We're actually going to there's one level just before that. And we're heading to that. Yeah, I haven't done this playthrough in quite a while. I kind of forgot where to head for and all that. And I think I'm heading the wrong way as well. Or am I heading for sticks to give her some of those trinkets? And the upgrade machine, obviously. First I give sticks the trinkets. Oh no, yeah, I give sticks the trinkets. And I believe no, I can't upgrade anything, which is weird. So now it's time to head for the next level. By the way, I do not know if these places have names, so yeah, I'm just sticking with next level and all that. As I get this crown that's over here. And let's go.
Yep.
Using Sonic's spin dash move to get me through the village just that little bit quicker. I nearly got distracted there, but I didn't go. This village is quite large, and some of the pathways to get to places are quite hidden, shall we say, so it's... I want to head for Percy just now. Let's head for Percy.
Nice work! These defense measures will make Lyric think twice before he thinks about attacking the town. Maybe now people will respect what my family has done to protect them. Here's a personal token of my thanks.
We were glad to help.
When we meet again, we will toast the victory against Lyric.
Yes, so now we're going to another power glyph. And I choose the ground pound one. And who do I give the upgrade to? Give it to Knuckles, because he should have a bigger ground pound. Right, now let's head to the next level. Yeah, I apologize if I'm like, we're doing this, no we're doing that, no we are doing this, no we are definitely doing that. I did record this nearly a year ago. I did record this quite a while ago. So, forgive me. So let's carry on to the next level, shall we? So we put the crystal in this, in its holder. Platforms rise up to make the speed pathway. And let's let's race along it, shall we? Whee! As we race off into the next part. Sadly, that's the end of the part. That's part 14. And in the next part, we head off into the next level, which will become where, should we say, the plot starts to turn a little. A little, not much, but a little. So I'll see you then for part 15 of Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric. See you then.